You take your own life for granted. You think you're young and you think you're going to live a long time. So you're careless with your life because you figure old folk die, but young people don't die. Check the funeral parlors out today. Still with young people getting away from here. Mothers burying their sons, mothers burying their daughters, grandmothers burying their grandchildren. When we thought as we got older we would leave and build something for our children, then die and leave them with it, the children are dying, leaving the grandparents. Allah says in the Quran, I give life and I cause death. God is taking credit for both life and death. What does that mean? That the Creator, when he created everything, he put a time on it. Everything in creation has a time. And nothing in creation remains forever except God. Everything must die. Now, all of us came on the planet with expectations, of course. You know, life means you want to hold on. When you got life, Jack, you don't want to die if you got sense. Say, well, I ain't going to feel nothing. You're right. I ain't going to know nothing. Some of us don't know nothing now. It's like we're already dead. Family, look. Life is the most precious of all the gifts that God gives. If you protect it, if you strive to preserve it by living in accord with the law of life, then death will come, but you can ward it off. You can hold it off. You can even put it off. You say, I thought everything has a time. Yes, it does. You can speed it up, or you can stretch it out. That's on you. You got a house, you got a car that you just bought, some of you. Nice car, huh? It's got a life expectancy to it, doesn't it? Usually they don't think it's going to last beyond 3, but they'll give you a note for 5, knowing that by the time you finish paying for it, it has died. But they give you a book of directions telling you how to upkeep your car so that you can stretch the days of life for your car. It's going to die. I don't care if it's a Rolls Royce, a BMW, whatever fine car you like. When you get it out the storeroom, fresh, spanking new, smelling good, know that sooner or later something is going to happen. Time wears it down. Time wears it out. But if you are conscious that time is going to wear it out, then how do you extend the days, the life of your car? Certain things you have to do, and that's called maintenance. You got a beautiful home. The home is not going to keep itself up. You got to keep it up. And if you don't do the things to maintain the wellness of your home, then pretty soon the plumbing is going, the electricity is going, the pump is going, this is going. So your job, if you want to extend the life of what you got, is to maintain it properly. Put the right oil in. Do the right thing by your automobile, by your home. If you got a fur coat, you're proud of it. It looked good the first day you got it. Check my mint. Ain't it bad? Yeah, it'll look bad, bad, bad if you don't take care of it. But you know how people are. They take care of something when it's new. But after it wears on them a little bit, they say, oh. Then you see them throw the mint. At first, when they got the car, they drove it into the garage, or they put a boot on it. They did something to make sure nobody would take it. After a while, they don't care no more. Just like a wife, you know. When you first marry, you can't get close enough. You're all in the seat. She's almost in your lap. But after a while, you see her slide more over to the door. And all of a sudden, she got a position right next to the door like she's thinking about getting out. And you ain't saying, honey, come close. You're just driving down the street, no conversation at all. But when you was courting and just getting married, excuse me, almost running into a car talking to the girl. So it is with your life. You take your own life for granted. You think you're young and you think you're going to live a long time. So you're careless with your life because you figure old folk die, but young people don't die. Check the funeral parlors out today. It's filled with young people getting away from here. Mothers burying their sons. Mothers burying their daughters, grandmothers burying their grandchildren. When we thought as we got older we would leave and build something for our children, then die and leave them with it, the children are dying, leaving the grandparents. We got some decisions to make.